In 2.3, the very first part, all we're doing is comparing the two functions and determining which function has a greater rate of change. So if we look at this first table, function 1, to get from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, we're adding 2. The rate of change in the equation is always touching x. So for this one, your rate of change is 3. So function 2 has the greater rate of change because 3 is greater than 2. So when we look at the next one, so this one is given 2 points. So the first thing we have to do is actually calculate the slope using this formula for slope. So label your x1, y1, x2, y2. Remember the 1s and 2s just tell us which ordered pair it came from. So we have y2 is 2 minus y1 is 8. x2 is 4 minus x1 is 3. So when we actually calculate that, we get negative 6 over 1, which is equal to negative 6. So our slope for this one is negative 6. For function 2, our slope is negative 3. Now, the steepness of the line is determined by the number. The direction is determined by positive or negative. So it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. It's all dependent on the number. So 6 is a bigger number than 3, so function 1 has the greater rate of change. In our next one, we have another table. So to go from 0 to 6 to 12 to 18, we add 6. But at the same time, over here, we're adding 2. So since rate of change is the change in your y values, 6, over the change in your x values, 2, the slope on this one is 3. So m equals 3 on the first one. And then we look over here at function 2. The rate of change is negative 10. Again, the negative versus positive tells us the direction of the line. The number tells us the steepness. So function 2, having a 10 versus a 3, is a steeper line. So then the last one. Again, we're using x1, y1, x2, y2. Plug it into the formula for finding slope, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 10 minus 0 is 10. 2 minus 4 is negative 2, and 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. So the slope for function 1, is negative 5. Then if we look at our graph, we know we're going down and to the right. So we went down 4 to the right 1, which means it has a slope of negative 4 over 1, which is the same as negative 4. So the 5 is the steeper slope, so function 1 has the greater rate of change.